Okay, let's go.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Washington Commanders and the Los Angeles Chargers. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway in Southern California. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Wynn's first play going right to the air. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Wentz now to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A run here for J.D. McKissick. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Wentz to throw. Looking for Gibson, and he's got him going across the formation. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They will run it. It's McKissick. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
McKissick again on 2nd down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. They'll run with McKissick. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll try and run for it. And this is going to come up well short as as they stop him on 4th down. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Running on 1st down, Eckler, and he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot, versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down, but when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler to about the 26 here. Jamin Davis there to bring him down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
That's cool.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Once more, here's Eckler.
Oh.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Eckler now between the tackles, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. And he's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Caught left side, Williams. Touchdown! Mike Williams on the touchdown throw from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point good by Hopkins, and that makes the score 7-0.
Whoa.
touchdown. Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
This shit over. He ain't playing no more.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today we're set for
I can't do shit. Niggas like that don't say nothing. Oh, here we go.
What's good, little bro?
What's going on?
What's good, little bro?
What's going on?
You good, little bro?
It's a rematch of one of the great NFL playoff games of all time. The Chargers and Dolphins underway from Miami.
Nah, bro, about to get work on this.
He will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage.
Let me make bro quick already. Let me stop.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
Sorry.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Garbage. Oh, Cole!
Nah, bro, this game crazy, bro.
Shit, nigga, hear you.
Both of us, nigga.
You trash shit.
Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
You're not gonna score,
Told
nigga.
you, little bro.
You're not gonna score.
Told you, little
Nigga.
bro. I slowed down. Cause I thought I was gone.
You're
but
not
I
gonna
won't.
score, nigga.
I'm not gonna score.
Hell no.
I'm not gonna score.
No, nigga.
Remember, we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game, and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place.
You're not gonna score.
Bet, little bro. He got the same energy, little bro.
Nigga, you're not gonna fucking score, my nigga.
You said what?
You're not gonna score. You're not gonna score.
Nah, this game trash.
You're not gonna score. Didn't I tell your dumb ass that shit? Come here. Look.
You got a lucky fumble.
Shut your ass up, nigga. I ain't trying to hear that shit right now.
You got a lucky
I ain't
fumble
trying
and
to
don't
hear
know how to
that
act.
shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit right now.
You got a lucky fumble, don't know how to act.
Didn't I keep my word? I told you wasn't gonna score.
Bro, that's one drive, bro. I got the whole game.
I'm not talking about the drive. I'm talking about I kept my word. I told you wasn't gonna score.
Well, I'm gonna score this game.
You ain't gonna score shit.
Nigga, you trash. Like, bro, you ain't doing nothing.
Shit, what you mean? I just swung with your ass.
You said what?
You just swung, nigga. What you mean?
It don't matter.
Yeah, I hear you. Get off me.
Bro, you didn't even get the first down. Chill out, bro.
You throw picks and fumbles, nigga. What are you talking about? All of a sudden you gonna eat.
All right, bro. We gonna see, bro.
We seeing right now. What you talking about, nigga? What you talking about? We'll see, nigga. We looking right now, nigga. Show me some footage, nigga. Shut your ass up, nigga.
Bro, you is trash.
You the same nigga that fumbled.
You said what?
You the same nigga that fumbled. Shut up. Shut up, nigga!
You got one touchdown, don't know how to act.
All of a sudden you quiet.
Bro, I'm talking.
No, you're not.
Bro, do I hear people talking in the background?
Nigga, I've been talking the whole time.
You said what? Alright, little bro.
You ain't about to do shit. You ain't about to do shit.
Bruh, okay, bro, you gotta tackle, chill. Like,
You ain't about to do shit. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You ain't about to do shit. Oh, don't do this shit right here. You fucked up right here. You fuck up right here. You fuck up right here. Tell your dumb ass. Do it again. Look at you.
that one is my fault. Bro, move.
You might as well quit, dude.
And I'll play Xbox, so.
See all these excuses, I ain't hearing them right now.
But I play Xbox, little bro.
Now get on the fucking Xbox.
Well, you got Xbox?
Nigga, I got both, nigga.
So what?
What you think you talking to?
You!
Nigga, I got both systems, nigga.
You got what?
I got both, nigga. Why you trash, though? Look at you.
Bro, I don't even play this.
This shit sad. All of a sudden, he don't play it. He playing it right now, though. He's playing it right now, though. But he don't play. But he's playing it right now. I guarantee he quit.
Bro, okay, bro.
Shut your ass up, nigga. Stop crying, bitch. Shut your ass up. Stop crying. Shut your ass up. Stop crying, bitch. I guarantee you quit, nigga. I guarantee you quit. I got Xbox too, nigga. Now what? Fuck you saying, nigga? Shut your ass up, nigga. I got Xbox too, nigga. Snatch your shit, nigga. Same shit, nigga.
What's your Xbox? What's your Xbox?
Like you gonna do something.
What's your Xbox?
You are Lonzo, nigga. Oh. Oh. Okay.
You were expecting that. Hey.
No, we gotta make it pop. You ain't gonna do shit though.
I thought I wasn't gonna score.
Oh, you scored. You did.
Alright, but you ain't keep your word, bro.
Man, you garbage, nigga. Shut up. Stupid fuck. Shut up, nigga. You ain't gonna do shit. Shut up, nigga. Shut your ass up.
You glitching it, bro. You glitching it. You glitching. You glitching. You glitching.
I'm glitchy, nigga. Stop it, nigga. Fuck out of here. Shut your ass up. You lucky you got that shit, nigga. You lucky you got that shit.
You glitching. You glitching.
You trash.
You glitching.
You trash.
You glitching.
You trash. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Ah, go!
Yeah. Thought you was gone.
You trash.
Thought you was gone.
I knew that.
Thought you was gone.
Shut your ass up, nigga. You garbage.
Thought you was gone.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. What's that gonna do? What's that gonna do?
Stop. Stop. What's that gonna do?
Just a yard
That's what it's gonna do.
Carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Huh?
Yeah, little bro.
Is that what it's gonna do?
After 1 hour score.
Yeah, little bro.
You trash.
Yeah, this man.
He thought I was just gonna sit back and just like play the game, nigga. On your fucking head, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Garbage ass, nigga. Garbage, nigga. Remember I said it, nigga. You garbage, nigga. You garbage.
To him just inside the 15, even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral
What, nigga?
defensively. 43 yards
Is that what?
rushing for him now to this point.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6,
You going to do 2 plays.
you'll take that every
You ain't gonna get no plays.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
You ain't getting no plays, nigga. You ain't getting shit.
Try to pick up the first with Edler. He's not going to get there.
Thought you were going to get the first.
It was blown up in the backfield.
I'm cool with that.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
You don't score.
They did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get
Bro,
to the
I already scored, bro. Like, chill.
You don't score, nigga.
Like, chill, bro.
You don't score on offense. Shut up.
So the big return
Stop capping.
fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out there.
Who got ball first?
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that.
Did you get ball first or I got ball first?
Shit, you the analyst. You know better than me.
Hopkins now to kick it off.
All right, bro. I'm just asking you a question, but you can't answer that, bro.
Ask me now.
You must be big mad. You must be big mad.
About the 22.
You ain't about to do shit. You ain't about to do shit.
First down Miami as they get set
All
to
right,
start.
bro. We gonna see. We gonna see.
You ain't about to do shit. You ain't about to do shit.
Low to throw.
You ain't about to do
Wow,
shit.
he dropped that.
You ain't about to do
Bro,
shit.
he dropped it. Come
You ain't
on,
about to
bro.
do shit.
Come on, bro.
Working in the
He
second
dropped
as they
it, bro.
dropped it off to the running back. That one ended
Telling you.
incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action. Here's
Dummy. Dumbass.
They'll roll him out right. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Garbage, nigga. Show me some footage, nigga.
And that'll hurt the average a bit.
Oh,
As
chill.
they're able to get him behind the line.
Show me some footage, nigga.
To put push forward.
But you got one
Second
stop.
down and 11.
I got 2 now.
Play action. Tagovailoa.
I got 2 now. Oh, that was a good pass.
Downfield. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 36. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
One now, Friday, and she has fries.
A run with Mostert up the
And
middle.
Cal was in the car.
Footage, nigga.
He was like,
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards.
Show me some footage, nigga.
Most offenses don't expect to play call like that. So when they
Scary ass nigga.
I know what I'm talking. That's a G though.
Scary ass nigga.
Keep it right.
You asked her about that, she's gonna trip off of it. Like, she's literally gonna die.
5 yards remain on 2nd down.
But I was like really mad because how you gonna tell a baby? No. Like, I was to the point where it was like, don't worry about it.
I dare you.
Action, now it's 2.
I dare you, nigga.
Drive for me.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
Oh!
He's going to have the 1st down and then some.
That was all me. I fucked that whole shit up. I fucked that whole shit up.
A nice pickup of 23 on the
I fucked that whole shit up.
I do think the
I had that nigga.
many defenders just get caught watching the sticks
Shut up.
watching the ball. And the guy who's got it, because here they just got the ball into the receiver's hands and told him to do it yourself, a little bit of a desperation play. And he was able to take the short down and turn it into a big gain and a conversion on 3rd down. That's a big pickup.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
I'm lagging. Oh. Got first. Let's go.
Dolphins touchdown.
I ain't hearing that shit.
Let's go. Boy.
5-yard touchdown run.
All right, let me.
What you gonna do? You ain't gonna go for 2?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the 2. I'm gonna go for the 2. I mean, I ain't got nothing to lose. Cause we will be tied up no matter what. I mean, I ain't got nothing to lose. So why not?
Many of these units, they specialize in either pass.
Oh, I threw it right to him.
Intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack.
Nigga, let's
It
go.
don't matter though. Nobody else is open.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kicks
It's
away.
good, little bro.
Always.
And not
Damn.
going to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Gonna hurt this nigga's feelings.
The Charger
You said
drive
what?
about to get going.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
More than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to
Let's
push
go.
it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. The play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's
Oh, no way.
9 yards to pick
I should've
up
jumped
there.
that.
It's a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it.
Right.
Make the sure
And it's so
catch,
funny because
flip
we
the
have
down
times
marker
different,
back
like,
to one.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Herbert. And this is caught. First catch
Oh,
for
he should have
him.
fumbled that.
Now a signal and a timeout call. as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
As a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing the route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Dude on the game getting mad. Dude on the
So
game.
here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Oh, he
Toward the sideline, and look at that
ain't no
catch,
way.
dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. A very
Let's go, nigga.
gain of 27. Now with 5 seconds.
Let's go, nigga.
Time to run another play and then stop it. So out comes the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late
Let's go, nigga.
as it comes in the waning moments of quarter
Alright,
number
little bro.
2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, a chip
Let's go, nigga.
Hopkins kick is good.
bro, you up by 3 points, bro. Chill out.
That's cool. You didn't like that, though.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points.
You didn't like that.
What is up with you, bro?
You didn't like
What is up with
that.
you, bro?
You didn't like that.
What's up with you, bro?
That was a good drive. Let's go, Chargers.
A PAT, that's number 1.
That's your favorite team.
No. No, it's not, nigga.
Do that. In this case, they'll take the field
What's your favorite team?
and get prepared.
Nigga, my favorite team is the Ravens, nigga. What's your favorite team? It ain't Miami.
The Steelers, bro. We beat y'all every year.
The
We
Steelers.
beat y'all every year.
Likely making their final
The
adjustment
Steelers, you know what I'm talking about. The Steelers.
I hate them niggas.
downstate to Miami and rejoin.
You said what?
I hate them niggas.
Yeah, cause y'all lose from every year.
Yeah, you right. You right. That's why I hate them niggas.
Getting set for quarter number 3 here.
If I would have known, you should have picked them, and I would have picked the Ravens.
Start the second half with the lead and the football.
Well,
No, I'm going right here. Watch this.
well, I'm not even playing on my sister, and I play Xbox. So.
I told you I got an Xbox too.
And a decent return out to the 27.
Well, hold up. Xbox what?
Nigga, I got no gen, nigga.
I bet. Let me know.
I'm serving your ass right quick.
To get going. And both of
You
these
said what?
defenses
I'm finna serve you right
last
quick.
few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak.
Let's go.
Everyone
Yeah,
has
that's
been
shit.
assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things.
No. I'm running the wrong play.
The advice of Mr. Davis. Herbert off of play action. Throw right
Oh, no,
side,
look that
he's
away.
into the hands
Look
of
at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me, nigga. Look.
45 before being tackled.
But you know that shit not happen.
You don't have shit.
You know that shit was picked.
You don't have shit.
Oftentimes your best bet
That shit been
is
picked.
jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get it on the ground.
I'm the problem. Oh, look.
You can do it again. He said, I'm the problem.
I'm the
We all
problem.
someone was the problem.
Got 5. Here's second.
Garbage, nigga.
He said he's the problem.
Nigga, I'm your problem.
It's Eckler again. And he'll get
Come on,
this
where you at, bro? Where you
I'm
at,
right
bro?
here, nigga. What you mean?
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1
Right here.
on second
Right.
down.
I can hear her
Right
too.
here.
I can hear her.
You still what?
I can hear her.
Against teams that run the ball really well.
You can hear her?
Defensive front
Nigga, I hear all y'all niggas.
to eat up the blocking in the offensive line.
You said what?
That guy in the middle clean,
Shut up.
so he can roam to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
Now it's Herbert.
Oh, no.
Shut up.
Looking left side, and he's got him in.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at you.
Inside the 15, just
All right, you know, I'm shut
Stop stuttering, nigga. Talk to me.
catch and run. 34 yards.
I sound strapping it now. Watch.
You ain't about to do shit, dude.
But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
What you gonna do?
We gonna see, bro. You gonna see.
No, you said you was gonna. I want to know what you gonna do.
This for field position after the
I think you gonna shut the fuck up. That's what I think. Watch this.
come up on 1st and 10.
He is. Whoever in the background too, they gonna shut the fuck up after this.
You said what?
Like everybody shut up.
I'll be on Xbox. I'll boot you.
How you got Xbox with you on the PS5 right now? Make it make sense.
I said I'm not on my system right now. I just said that.
So what does
If you
that
listen,
mean?
put
What
your
does that
listening
mean?
ears
What
on.
does that mean?
I don't play PlayStation.
So what does that mean? That you're trash? That you're trash? That you're trash? That you're trash? Is that what you're telling me? Is that you trash? I said this nigga somewhere.
I add your Xbox. Add your Xbox.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point.
You got the floor.
I'll boot you.
Thursday when they practice that, we really start.
I ain't gonna hear shit, man. I don't wanna hear that shit.
I'll boot you offline.
No.
You said what?
I said no.
You don't want me to?
Hopkins will kick it away.
You said nah?
I ain't doing shit.
Waddle will return this from the end zone.
Alright, you better chill out, little bro.
Why?
And he'll be out of bounds across the
You ain't that.
25.
If ain't nobody out there watching, he probably.
Nigga, what?
The Dolphins have the line ready for their next drive.
What?
They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a
What?
little bit tougher now. You give up the points.
What, nigga?
Oh, yeah, you gotta be
What?
So now it's a two-score
I know, it's gonna be real quick.
careful.
I'm about.
Yeah, you gotta hurry up.
And realize what they've got to get done.
You gotta hurry the fuck up, my nigga.
They don't get some kind of
Oh, don't do that shit.
that next drive. That can make this a 3-possession game.
Yeah, he gotta hurry up. Yeah, he gotta hurry up. Go start the car, my nigga.
Bro, you said what?
Look, I know you got push to start. Nigga, hit that shit right now. It's time to go, nigga. It's time to go. It's time to go. Are you done for that shit? It's time to go!
You playing zone.
Right here.
You playing 20 yards off. Chill out.
Expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Right.
Tua on fourth down.
Oh, don't do that shit. Stupid shit.
He's out of bounds.
They said he wasted his money. They said he wasted his money on Madden. He wasted his money on Madden.
Like they needed to go.
Start the engine, nigga. Push the start, nigga.
That they could get it. Well, didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play. And
Get your ass out of here.
possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here.
Been the block 2 times like it's nowhere to park.
Gain on the play, and it'll be
Get your ass out of here, nigga. Go start the engine. Start the engine, man. His girl gonna be mad at him. His homie already hot.
able to get off another play as time has run.
They're like, nigga, let's go, nigga. You're getting your ass whooped, nigga. You're trash.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA.
You waited for this shit all day, and you're getting your jeans smoked, nigga. Stop it.
2nd and 10.
That's great.
Now Eckler.
Look at this garbage ass nigga.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 78 yards
Garbage,
rushing
nigga.
for him now with a couple of
Come on.
touchdown runs to boot.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied.
Kid on this
Throughout this
nigga.
game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense
Go
says.
start the engine, nigga.
They've got the confidence to
Go
keep
start the
picking
car, nigga.
up good yardage.
Running on first.
I told your ass, go start the car.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. No doubt doubt those are the types of carries.
Go start the car!
The fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football.
This nigga don't listen.
That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And
Go start the car, nigga!
Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers.
What's with kids today, huh?
I don't know!
No respect.
Go start the car, nigga.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to
Go start the car. Start the car. Oh, everybody in the background hear me. Tell that nigga to go start the car.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Nigga, he too, huh? Garbage ass nigga. You trash.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Charles, we know that this offense is
Dumb. Look how dumb you are. Stupid bitch. Go fucking start the car.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your
Go start the car.
to try and pick themselves back up.
Meanwhile,
Go start the car, nigga.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league.
Go start the car, nigga. Go start the car. Go start the car, bitch. Go start the car.
Something it ends this! You're a bad man. You're a
Go start the car, nigga.
And you keep thinking bad thoughts about me.
Bitch ass nigga. Go start the car. Ho.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Yeah, nigga. Go start the car, nigga.
It's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility
Let's start the car.
wasn't getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside
nigga.
and tackled him for a loss.
I dare you turn your mic on and then turn it off. Bitch.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute war.
Go start the car, nigga.
No doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Eckler going to get it again on second down.
Oh, go start the car. Oh, go start the car. Go start the car, nigga.
12 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to
Go start the car.
Yo, hold on, what's your Xbox name? Because I'm going to hop on Xbox.
Go start the car, nigga. Fuck my Xbox. Go start the car.
What's your Xbox name? Hold on.
Nigga, that shit on the
What's your
screen.
Xbox name, little bro?
Nigga, Defoh, the same nigga that beat you. Nigga, shut up.
What is your Xbox
Send
name?
that shit to me, nigga. You ain't gonna do shit nothing different, nigga. You trash. Go start the car, nigga.
Bro, hold up, bro. Just tell me
Bro,
what
go
it is
start the
right
car.
here. No, because you ain't gonna add me. So what's
Nigga,
your name?
it's XXDEFOH, nigga. XX, nigga, Defoh, bitch.
Hey, is it the same thing?
Yeah,
It's
nigga.
the same thing?
Yeah, nigga. Same shit I'm doing to your ass right now. Ass whooping.
Has to go to the guys in the offensive
All right, man. When we get on Xbox, it'll be a whole different game, little
I
bro.
don't even believe you, dude. You
that poor
come on, man.
defensive line. They've been knocked
You
around the
trash.
entire game, and while they slowed them down on that
Oh, you
run,
trash, bro. I didn't get my team.
much success.
I don't see. Look, see
I
this
was
one.
just trying
Look,
to- I was just trying out what's his
this
name.
what makes you trash. Cause look, all these excuses, you trash, nigga.
I was trying out somebody new.
Don't try me, nigga. Don't try me.
Down, but not before they get it inside the
I'm trying, nigga. They mad at you. You see how mad they are at you? They mad at you, nigga. They mad at you. They mad at you. They mad at you.
I'm add your Xbox.
You ain't gonna have me on shit. Go start the car. Go start the car.
You know I ain't
Go
gonna
start the car now.
retarded, bro.
On second down, Eckler.
Go start the car.
Start the car. Start the car. Start the car.
From the 3 now.
Car started, nigga.
On 3rd and goal.
The car started. Look.
Try to punch it in
Shut your ass up, nigga. Shut up, nigga!
for a Charger touchdown.
The car started, nigga! The car started! This nigga, he think the car ain't started. I show him the car started. I pull off in a Bronco on this nigga. He think the car ain't started. I'll make this nigga quit.
Absolutely, and you know,
What?
I don't know if I should say this or not, but we have seen one vehicle in the past
Shit.
that actually ended the pursuit at Parker Center. So it'd be quite ironic if that.
Garbage ass nigga. That nigga saying 310, so I ain't even hit that. Locked in. I don't know it's that type of shit. That's weak. I'm talking about adding on Xbox. Fuck, nigga. Niggas killing me. Hey, girl, hey, shout out to Wesley, man. I missed that shit, man. He sent me the stars, man. 310 stars. Shout out to Wesley, man. My bad, I missed that shit. I was locked in for a minute. My bad. Shout out to everybody in the stream, man. We're gonna get it going. I gotta hit the Lisa Simpson right quick. That's crazy. Look good goal, though. Let's go. Fuck it, let's go. I'm on. Oh, that nigga an asshole too. Definitely, oh, that nigga asshole. Nigga talking about I don't Xbox. Bitch. I guess fuck. These niggas.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight we've got an AFC matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Chargers and the
Let's go.
Baltimore Ravens.
You ain't gonna say
The
nothing.
kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Take it in at the 3.
Oh.
Talk that shit, motherfucker. Talk that shit, motherfucker.
Ooh.
I'm in this bitch, nigga.
Now you here? You here now?
So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already.
Shut up, nigga. You
The
trash
end
as
zone
shit.
on the
You know how to
opening
do shit.
kickoff.
And you know what happens too?
Nigga, your ass trash.
You might fuck around and rest this shit, nigga. Shut up, nigga.
Easiest thing to do is easiest thing to do on the Madden game.
Trying to hear none of that shit.
Garbage, nigga.
Dumb ass.
Garbage, motherfucker.
Look at you.
You garbage, motherfucker.
I hear you, nigga. Show me some footage, nigga. That was nice. You trash, though.
Your ass sorry, though.
I do it right back, nigga.
You can't even stop a kick-out return, nigga.
Nigga, you garbage, nigga. Shut
Come here
up.
with that bitch ass shit, nigga.
I hear you. Look at you. I told you, garbage.
Certainly not what they wanted
Stupid
there. So
fuck.
football by rule comes out to the 40.
Yeah,
I
nigga.
bet you won't score. I bet you won't score.
Man, stop it, nigga. You got me fucked up, nigga.
Not only do
Yeah,
you give up the
bitch.
Man,
penalty,
come on,
and
nigga.
field
I hear you,
position,
nigga.
but it just kills the momentum of your
Get
team
on the
as you
mic
start
talking.
a game.
Come here, shit, nigga.
Nigga, you keep it going, nigga. Yeah, it had to make you turn your shit on. Your dumb ass up, nigga. Shut up. You ain't gonna do shit, nigga. I'm telling you.
Maybe up to the 41.
Where you going with that shit, nigga?
To the house, nigga.
Hey, y'all, we broadcasting this shit on YouTube. This is this type of shit I do every day. Let's get it. Let's show how it's done.
That's what you do every day. Oh, come on, catch that.
Bitch. Cover, nigga. How you gonna catch?
You ain't gonna do shit.
They're gonna have trouble if they
How
continue
you gonna
throwing
catch?
double coverage.
You
Dumbass.
better be careful.
Come on.
Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
Sorry. Sorry as they come.
Man, shut your ass up.
So trouble already
Sorry,
here on
nigga.
their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Weak, nigga.
Here's Herbert.
Shut up.
Weak.
Oh, come on.
You pathetic, dog. You pathetic. Go for it, bitch.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Go for it, bitch. Weak ass nigga. Come on, nigga. Come on, nigga. Come on, motherfucker. What you
Here we
waiting
go
for?
on 4th. Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they
Oh!
a surprising move here on the opening
Yeah,
drive of the
nigga.
game.
Good shit.
And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night.
Shut up, nigga.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
You ain't gonna do
and
shit,
he is
nigga.
going to lose yardage here.
Fucking lucky ass. Shut up, nigga. You ain't gonna do shit.
Up 2nd and 11.
How your dumb ass ass do it? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do shit, nigga. Shut up, nigga.
We talking about the score. What you mean?
You ain't gonna do none of that shit.
You ready to score, nigga?
Uh-huh.
The fuck you mean?
Okay.
I already know what I'm going with.
Go with it.
Off the play fake
Go with
to
it.
Dobbins.
Go with it.
Here's Jackson.
Oh.
That ball
Dumb
caught into
shit,
Mike
nigga.
Andrews, the
Ooh.
tight end.
Yeah,
Oh,
nigga,
nigga.
my navigation told me to go the dumb way, nigga.
I hear you.
What's fucking wrong with you?
A first down there on a
I already
pickup
told you
of
before I snapped the ball while I was going with it.
And you
nigga.
are not about to win.
Just like this one to be a touchdown.
No, it
Here's
ain't.
Jackson to throw.
That's a pig. Stupid nigga. Shut up.
On the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You trying, you dumb nigga.
What we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated.
Who got 0?
Doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front.
I hear you.
The front helping
See,
the
you
back.
catch
The
up? Say
pressure
that.
got home on that last play and forced him to
Shut
try
up.
and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Yeah, nigga.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
Running back.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Jackson will throw again, rolling to his right. And
Take it.
caught on the side.
No, nigga. Shut up.
Can have a first down. They say he was out of bounds.
Kick your 3.
So a big call there that brings up 4th.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink
kick your three, nigga.
on fourth down.
Ain't shit.
You ain't got nothing like that.
But this wide open. Guarantee you, this play wide the fuck open.
Probably is.
Oh yeah, this definitely wide open. Look at this nigga. Like,
look at this nigga.
Oh, what? Like I said, wide the fuck open. Come on, nigga. Where you at, sorry? You can't stop a nigga on fourth down.
Exhales over there on the sideline. A big pick
I'll
up through
let
the
you
air
commit.
on fourth down to bring up first and goal. They'll run with Dalvin.
Shut up.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a
They
yard
gonna get
there,
ready
and now
to score
second
on your
down.
bitch ass.
I don't know.
Tight ends in that formation, that's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
On second and goal, Jackson.
Man, come on, that nigga was right there.
Complete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Shut up, nigga.
Come on.
Said you was gonna score.
I'm scoring now, nigga.
Shut up, I heard that like on first down.
Twice already. Here comes third and goal. Now whistles come.
Scary ass nigga.
Timeout here by the offense.
That's on you, nigga.
They'll have 2 remaining as we
Scary bitch, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Scary fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you scary, bitch. As soon as that's going, you're sorry.
Coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, it's third and goal.
I like niggas that come in and talk all that shit.
They gonna start talking, nigga. Shut up.
From the gun, Jackson.
Dumb bitch.
And it's caught. A gain of 5.
Yeah, alright, come on. I'm gonna show you dumb, bitch. I'm gonna show you dumb.
I already seen you. You the dumb bitch.
Now it's Jackson.
You the dumb bitch. I already showed you, you dumb bitch. You the dumb bitch.
It's a sack and a turnover
He
on
still
down.
got 0. Still
I don't
got
give a
0,
fuck, nigga. I just showed you the dumb bitch. I just showed you the dumb bitch.
Hold tight down
He
there.
still
Dumb
0,
bitch. Dumb bitch.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive.
Dumb bitch.
Get some teeth from your
You
mouth.
can't even score.
Go get some dents, nigga.
14.
I hear you.
Minimal gain as we tick down
Talking around here with no
inside
teeth,
remaining
nigga.
in
I hear
the
you.
opening quarter. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the give, this is Eckler.
You ain't going nowhere.
Not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the
You ain't going
15.
nowhere, nigga.
Shut your ass up.
Stuffed that one up in a big
That's where
way.
you're not
I
going.
think doubling him has
Nowhere.
priority
You
because
ain't
you
done,
can't
nigga.
move up to the next level if you don't take
The
care of it.
linebacker's gonna sit, nigga.
I don't give a fuck where they go.
They gonna sit, nigga.
I don't give a fuck where them niggas go.
7-0 on EA Sports.
They gonna sit, nigga. The linebacker's gonna sit.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Come on.
Shut up.
Open man, Parham. He's got him. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to
The
going out of
linebacker's gonna
bounds.
sit.
His first catch.
Oh,
and it's
shit,
a pretty
nigga.
big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
For a tight end, he's
They
got
gonna
good
sit.
straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there.
The
finding him in
linebacker's gonna
stride
sit,
for really
nigga.
good yardage.
On the ground, it's Eckler.
Crazy.
He'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that
I'm about to
carry.
run this Ray Lewis 57 on your bitch ass. No.
Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, You're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
I ain't talking about the running back either.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. He's got it to Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Well, how many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Getting in there for the tackle, Marcus Williams.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense, but I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Into heavy traffic intercepted. And the Ravens are going to
linebackers gonna sit, nigga.
Good shit.
Before we came up to the booth,
the linebackers gonna sit.
Walking off the field. Playing mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were
Told you, nigga. Them linebackers gonna sit. Them linebackers gonna sit, nigga. Them linebackers gonna sit.
At the 16-yard line.
So first thing across my mind,
nigga,
why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from
Shut
this
up.
spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game.
them linebackers go sit, nigga.
Your touchdown. And the Chargers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Always.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way down if they so choose. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
After the sack on first down, Jackson. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to air one out.
They're garbage, dude.
Hook up there, incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final
but your dumb
halftime
ass finna lose the
adjustments.
game.
And the call of the second half. We go back up to
Yeah,
Baltimore
but
and
your
rejoin
ass don't
Green
even
Bay
want to
and
chop at the ear.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled in
All right.
the booth ready
All right.
for quarter number 3. Set
Oh,
and
we don't
ready
want
to
to chop
go.
the
for
Right,
the second
right,
half.
right.
1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at
You
the
don't even want to chop
25-yard
the fucking
line.
ear.
Mm-hmm.
The Charger drive about to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so
Right.
to go out and win one for the Gipper, let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 67 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
Oh,
Dangerous
good.
throw there, incomplete. He
Boy,
threw
you-
that
you-
into coverage.
You.
You can't throw worth shit.
You can't talk worth
You can't
shit.
throw, you can't throw worth shit.
Are you stuttering,
You
man?
can't throw worth shit.
Are you stuttering?
You can't throw worth shit.
All right, I hear you.
Third quarter.
Can't throw worth
all
shit, boy.
tied up.
For sure.
This is 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. 4
Can't throw
yards
worth
the
shit.
gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
You can't throw worth shit.
Shut your ass
The
up.
Ravens bring out an extra defensive
Can't
back
throw
here
worth
on
shit.
3rd.
You can't score worth shit.
You can't throw worth a fucking damn, nigga.
I
I'd
heard
rather
you.
not score it. I'd rather play defense in the bitch. Look at that. You can't throw. You sorry, boy.
I hear you.
You sorry.
So stop here defensively
You
to start this
suck.
3rd quarter. Just what's needed.
Come on,
Tie
nigga.
ball game.
You can't even throw.
I'll show you how garbage you are.
You pathetic, nigga. You pathetic.
Give their offense a nice push in the back
Come on.
as they get ready to take the field.
You pathetic, nigga.
They snap it to Herbert. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant.
It ain't gonna work.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got some space here.
Hey, yo, bitch ass got quiet now.
20-yard line.
Why? But you still ain't scored, nigga. What are you saying?
You didn't like
you
that
ain't
shit.
even scored.
You didn't like that shit. Hold on, I'll score for you.
Go on, bitch.
I got you.
Speaking into existence, motherfucker.
I got you. I got you. High pitched voice ass niggas.
Two big plays in succession.
Shut up.
But now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up.
Right down.
Shut your ass up, nigga.
Watch, I come right back down the fucking field.
Nigga, you never did that. The only thing you got was that return. Nigga, shut up. You ain't scored, bitch. Stop acting like you scored, nigga. That was the only thing you got. Shut your dumb ass up, nigga.
Just like I say, your ass gonna try to go to the L at the end of this game. Like I say, you come in here talking all this stupid shit. You come in here talking all this dumb shit, nigga.
I'm not talking dumb shit. There's a certain nigga that said, there's a certain nigga I said I had, he said I had 0, right?
You did, nigga, when you talking shit, so...
Shut your ass up, nigga. Come here, bitch, nigga. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You lying now? Show me some dumb ass fuck, nigga. Show me some footage, nigga.
And here we are, almost through 3 quarters of play. This passing game still is not really
full. This dumb shit.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards.
But you couldn't stop it, though.
In today's
dumb
NFL,
motherfucker.
where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising.
Shut your ass up.
Not many teams patient enough to
stop what? That dumb shit? You dropped it, nigga.
I hear you, my nigga. I hear you. Yeah.
Stupid bitch.
Niggas like
trash as shit, nigga. Shut up, nigga. You garbage, nigga. Look at you. What you talking about, nigga? Fucking wanna hear your motherfucking explanation. Wanna hear your explanation, nigga? Shut up, nigga.
By the way,
fuck what you doing out the field, nigga? You looking trash out the field, nigga. Stupid bitch. Stupid bitch. I don't give a fuck what you talking about out the field, nigga. You look stupid as fuck, nigga. You trash ass nigga.
How was your day?
Fuck up, nigga.
Oh, terrible.
Say something to me now.
I've got a splitting headache.
You dumb fuck.
I just feel like my head's about to...
These niggas that be hostile over a game, my nigga. A game. What?
You just not because you ain't at that level yet.
Level?
Oh look, oh look, oh look. Look here, oh look.
You at a level of playing video games, my nigga.
Hey, look, you doing the same shit with me right now. So what's your point? What's your point? I'm gonna do that. You did the same shit too, nigga. So what's your motherfucking point?
You came in here talking all this stupid shit.
Right, and I'm winning the game. And I'm winning the game, unlike you fucking trash ass nigga. Cause if you was winning, you would be talking shit. But I'll make sure you don't do that shit. You stupid fuck. Shut up.
You want a cookie, bitch?
Nah. I just want my dub.
Sound like you arguing with it. Sound like you arguing with you. Well, you don't got to beat, but anyway.
Look at you, man.
You want a cookie?
We gotta work on that speech problem. We gotta work on that speech problem. It's like you got bars, you want bars, but you ain't got bars. Like, you think too hard. You think too hard. You think too hard about it.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage.
Come on, nigga, show me some footage, nigga. Come on.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
I know it's hotter than you.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. No gain there,
time.
And that's going to leave them with a 4th down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you face.
Oh, you missed. Curve. Oh, you missed.
They got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Oh!
Hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be?
Ain't like he gonna do shit. Ain't like he gonna do shit.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores.
Like I said.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Scary
And
fuck.
a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if your team has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid.
Dummy. Oh, that was real. Okay, I'll give you that one. That was real. That was real. That was real.
For all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, you know, his
Yeah.
it's really a thing to behold.
That was real.
Here's Jackson. He'll dump this off completely.
That was tight.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins from 3 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Tucker
That
now
shit
to
like
the
bounced
point
off all them niggas, man. What the fuck? Hey! Oh, it's the field goal, too. All right, let's go.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Hey, nigga, I gave you the props, nigga, on the goddamn play, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Nigga, you ain't about to win, nigga. You ain't about to win, nigga. You ain't about to win, nigga. Shut your ass up, nigga. Here you go. He had to charge this shit up. These the same niggas. These the same type of niggas.
You the all man genius, nigga.
Nigga, nah, that was nice, nigga. I gave you props for that shit, nigga. Charge your mic up, bitch. You one of them niggas. Turn the shit on when he do something.
The Charger drive about to get
You weird ass nigga. Shut your ass up, nigga. You got to lose this shit. You got to lose, nigga.
They started on the ground.
You got to lose this shit, nigga. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Not like this,
You got to lose this shit, nigga. You gonna be hot, nigga. You gonna be hot, nigga. You gonna be hot, nigga. You gonna be hot. You gotta definitely lose this shit, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You ain't got no choice. Dumb ass, nigga. Shut up, nigga. I told you, nigga. Look. Shit over, nigga. Weird ass, nigga. Shut your weird ass up, nigga. Get over there. Get over there.
He's got it to the 43 here.
Nigga, you got, nigga, nothing, nigga. And shit you saying right now.
All you want to hear is tick,
tick.
Shut up, nigga.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I'm good.
Here's a give up the middle. Running right through it.
Oh, what, nigga? What, nigga?
Wow, 200
fucking bitch.
yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
What you gonna do?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Nigga just gonna be quiet and shit now. He just gonna get quiet.
Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
He's gonna get quiet.
Going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now it all a rest on the right foot of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win.
Get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here!
He missed his lone attempt earlier, but he connects when it matters most. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
bitch. I don't already know.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to roam now.
Woo-hoo!
Touchdown, L.A. Austin Eckler, 69 yards. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 81 yards on the ground for Eckler here, and that's a 1st down. A handoff, it's Eckler. And across across the
niggas
midfield
nice.
stripe into Eagle territory. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
It's Eckler again, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
Here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Here is Eckler. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Eckler is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Eckler again, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns.
I keep telling you the same fucking thing about things, man. You always telling me, man, what the fuck is the use of having soldiers if you can't use them?
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. He stiff arms him. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Two drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Nasir Adderley. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer.
Where are you going to run on this thing? And then if you're going to pass like that, we just keep going back like this. And we don't even call this like 34, 43, 46, any of those numbers. We call it just BGD, just big guy defense.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler, and he is going to lose yardage here. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Damn.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways.
Trying for
2
Brown,
interceptions,
it's
1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Running on first down, Eckler. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw here, Herbert. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's Williams. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
But don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, They picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot, if that's what they want to do.
Hopkins' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He got 29 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Ah, come on!
Throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And
let's go.
Down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to... And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. And that's how they have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to... And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And a...
Run another one, man.
is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the San Francisco 49ers. It's north versus south in the state of California. We're underway between the Niners and Chargers. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Lance going to put it up right away. That's complete to the tight end, Werner. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Man open, that's Defoh Samuel. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Now the ball comes loose, and the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. About in all your preparation for the game, and you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Okay, right?
From the gun, it's Lance. Flush to his right.
Oh!
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, good shit.
But not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across...
Oh, I had that shit!
In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Juwan Jennings from 19 yards away. And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away.
That ain't right. Oh my God.
Touchdown, 49ers.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Gould able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
I can't realize that shit.
Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Oh, sorry.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Herbert on first down now. On the screen, this is Eckler. They're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free.
Leave I got that nigga that fucking wrong back.
Or it could have gone for more.
On second down, Eckler. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. Room here to run. Once more, here's Eckler. Shoves him aside. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 40 yards on the ground for him so far. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Eckler now between the tackles. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half.
We're going to play it smart, though.
On the board now, still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. There, but the end result, this is going to be a safety.
Let's go!
Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Safety shit, that was crazy, right?
Up the middle with Eckler. And he's got this down to the 35. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. It's Williams on the catch. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. On the give, this is Eckler, and he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 7. Herbert. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in the culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Flushed out right. And this is incomplete.
Yeah.
The clock showing just 3
All right,
seconds
to
left.
do with the light.
Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
A final shot before half for Lance. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jason.
Oh, come on!
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Damn!
For the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Fields this way up at the 17. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Charger drive about to get going. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it
come on.
No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's Javon Kinlaw busting through, and he sticks him behind the line.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. 25 yards there on the catch and run. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. On the ground, it's Eckler. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
I'll do it right to this man.
And it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there, all 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Right, let's go,
on 2nd and 9, Lance. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. To throw, it's Lance. Being chased out left. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the 4th.
Here we go, here we go.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. First down, here's Mitchell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Lance going to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Come on.
Picked off by Khalil Mack. And the Chargers
Whoa.
right back.
What's good with you, huh? Appreciate the 50.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool.
These are the 50 stars.
Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll run here with Eckler, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert.
Oh, the ball.
Can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Herbert to throw. And Allen's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Eckler. And he's got it down to the 28. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Herbert.
Oh, not the touch pass.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Shit about that.
But just add
Man, that shit got red right there.
For this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like
no excuse for that
movie
shit.
Line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other. Every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about him culminating with a pick six?
A short kick taken at the 18. And he's up across the 25
first ever
and
today.
down at the 28.
First L of the day.
The Charger drive about to get going. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and
Good
try to
title.
execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you
Damn,
move
man.
in the ball game. That's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base.
Ah, shit.
So the victory here for San Francisco.
GG.
And it was their defense that really made
That's
the
my
statement
first
after
L of the
break.
day.
The second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just
Damn.
got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all?
What's up, y'all, man? Appreciate everybody in the building. Appreciate the likes, Brandon. I see you.
Second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker
Well,
room,
I see
it
you.
certainly worked.
It
Damn.
certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Had that shit. Man. I'm gonna be on this shit all night.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh. Let's go.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
First carry now for the LSU alum, Ty Davis-Price. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing now is Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Lance looking to throw it. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On 2nd and goal, here's an option play left. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory, or might he go for it?
Oh, come on!
Linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The kick goal is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty bountiful. The passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
I'm already turned that shit off. Damn, that was a hit.
Brady and the Buccaneers.
Oh, I gotta hate this nigga, dude.
At their 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
Now a play fake, Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14. On play action, it's Brady. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
– 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On third down, Fournette. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Two things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Brady to throw for it on fourth down. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Brady on the screen, Bernard. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. A draw play, Bernard. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Giovanni Bernard, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away.
He ain't saying
and off
nothing,
it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last to them. That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On 2nd and 10, Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. Man open, that's Ray McLeod. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Again, it's Lance. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Lance. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante Davis.
Let's go!
He'll take this across midfield and inside the...
Where are you going to run on this thing? And then if you're going to pass like that, we just keep going back like this. And we don't even call this like 34, 43, 46, any of those numbers. We call it just BGD, just big guy defense.
And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Up the gut, Fournette. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Fournette. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And some space here. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. A handoff to Fournette. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Succop's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Gudden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gudden, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Fournette once more on second down. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Brady going to try and throw on third down. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
We saw that indeed, picking up the first. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle there by George Odom. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Second down, back to Fournette. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Brady. Complete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On 2nd and 12, Lance. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Davis Price on 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. First down, here's Mitchell. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield. I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Black shot. Red cycle. Eagle blue.
Desperation time here. Lance. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Bucs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. 4th down. They felt compelled to go for it.
This might not be a throw he makes if we're in the 2nd quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
They begin with a run by Fournette. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Fournette once more on 2nd down. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here's a give to Fournette, and he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now, defensively, they're going to burn their...
It is what it is. Oh, the niggas I was gonna hit. That's crazy.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders
Everybody has
and
no
the
mic.
Los Angeles Chargers. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. This taken in at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Herbert now. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Running on first down, Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, a 22.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
2nd down and goal. Herbert. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
And This will be play number 10 on this pretty long opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Once again, it's Jacobs, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
On play action, now Carr. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And finding Keelan Cole. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Carr. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Now Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room. Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute to go, it's still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert going deep here for Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. This is swung out to Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the 2nd half, we get it back out to Brandon Gudden and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner, and that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted.
This is.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So that a real wrench thrown in now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the 3rd quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Phillips now from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. Eluding the pressure. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Jerry Tillery running in there and setting him down.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Throwing now is Carr.
Oh, that nigga's old.
Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Here's A.J. Cole now.
We go to that nigga, too.
His first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Play action. It's Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen.
And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. There's a nice move. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Now a play fake. Carr. He gets this one to Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
God, he's over.
They sack him.
Body bag, what it do?
41-yard line. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Carr under pressure, and they got to him again. Jerry Tillery getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Now Carr, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
I'd say 95 or better.
And I got that
every
big.
coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Up the middle with Eckler. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. He's got it to Williams. And they're going to get this up to midfield. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to.
And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that could spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Herbert on third down now. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Touchdown! Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing.
I know I
and now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Phillips now from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests.